So the final SmackDown live show of the year begins with John Cena as he runs down to the ring and he plays and panders to the crowd a bit and does his usual shtick. Now, there were CM Punk chants because this was in Chicago. There were even some Taker chants. And he addresses the following situation of him leaving and not coming back and leaving for Hollywood and him being a part-timer and him being called all these things. He has one foot out of the door, he's washed up, and so on and so forth. But he came to reassure us that he's sick of the new era. And he's like, what am I doing here? Yeah, what is he doing there? To challenge the winner of the triple threat at the Royal Rumble. So it would either be Cena versus AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, or Baron Corbin, because that was the that was the triple threat match of the night. So that and Cena sounded a little edgy. He did. Are they trying to? No, they're not. Okay, they're not trying to roll back to any type of Attitude Era-ish type of stuff. You'll see them break PG every once in a while, but they're not going to break PG as a mold. You know, breaking PG as a mold would means that you'll expect things every night. But if you break it every once in a while, I think that's a little bit better because it keeps us on our toes. We'll be more surprised when certain things with the language or with action happens. You know, because if you get used to it, it's like, eh. But because they will have to really, really step it up from that point. But if you break it every once in a while, you're like, whoa, they actually do that, and they're actually... Now, I'm for one not for the PG era, but I guess that is what they're doing, and that's how they're fucking handling it. Because I don't think PG is going away. Especially this day and age where people can get triggered just by mere words and by, you know, some garbage. You got feminists that'll be triggered by things. You got social justice warriors that'll be triggered by anything. You'll have, look, the Fema-ISIS will be triggered by anything. So WWE leaving PG as a whole, in my opinion, I don't think that's going to happen. But they start, God, the Jizz, the Miz. He's inside a dressing room and he has security guarding it. He was going to be an interview, but he said that he'll only talk to Renee Young, the one that was unprofessional and that slapped him last week. And it's like, wait a second. You were the one that brought to light about her relationship with Dean Ambrose. So you're calling it, yeah, calling the kettle black? Hey, Miz? Yeah, you fucking coward. Oh, God. Coward. You fucking, once again, pussy. So, the first match of the night is the Tag Team Four Corners match for the Tag Team Championship. And it consists of Heath Slater and Rhino, the Usos, American Alpha, and the Wyatts that consisted of Randy Orton and Luke Harper because Bray was just outside of the ring. Interesting match to say the least. It was a pretty well-rounded match with freaking Heath Slater and Rhino getting eliminated first and then the Usos getting eliminated. And then the miscommunication between Randy Orton and Luke Harper, and then it was Randy Orton that got pinned here. American Alpha are your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions to close out the year. The biggest problems that I have with this is that, number one, it was a very short reign. They just implemented the fucking Freebird rule. And you get a short reign here. Another problem that I have with this is just... Okay. They should have saved this. They should have saved this for a pay-per-view or maybe even, you know, WrestleMania or the pay-per-view before WrestleMania before they coughed up these belts. American Alpha, yeah, they were on the way to become champions, but now they could actually get a short reign because the Wyatts are going to have a rematch against American Alpha, and if American Alpha loses and they lose the belts, it's like, fuck, you're doing the hot potato thing. And that really didn't make any sense. The short reign doesn't make any sense, especially if they're not going to fucking get the belts back. But now it's like, now who's going to challenge American Alpha? The Usos. Unless you have Bray and Randy go after the belts again. I mean, yeah, that's the major problem I have with this. Not American Alpha becoming champions, because I understand. That makes 100% sense. They are the premier tag team of SmackDown. I just don't think it should have happened in this way. Especially if they're going to take the belts off of them pretty soon. Because that would just be like, okay, if that happens, then what then? What are they going to do then? So, yeah. Wow, a short reign. Interview with Dolph Ziggler. Opportunities after opportunities. And you know, his everything slips through his fingers, and then he talks about being the wild card, because this is a SmackDown show where it's, you know, it's a wild card thing, and it's like, anyone think that Ziggler was gonna win the WWE Championship? Seriously, did you actually think that? Anyway, James Ellsworth gets an interview, and Carmella shows up and says that he's uniquely attractive. Okay, enough about that. Alexa Bliss out to defend her championship, and she has side plates on her fucking title. It's not a replica anymore. Congratulations. I guess them being upshowed by the cruiserweight belt actually have to snap in. They actually have to snap into it and get a championship that's not a fucking replica anymore, and slap her fucking side plates on it. Yes, because it was just a damn shame that the belts were, you know, replicas in the first place and not taken seriously. Becky Lynch didn't even get side plates, which was kind of sad, but yeah. So Alexa actually gets her arm popped out of place, it looked like, you know, but it was funny. La Luchadora shows up, huh? Because Becky was La Luchadora last week. La Luchadora shows up and actually interferes and costs Becky the match. And after the match, an interview with Alexa, she was saying, yeah, you know, I don't know who that was. It probably was, you know, Sasha Banks. And, you know, they were like, well, she looks a lot bigger than Sasha Banks. Okay. And Alexa's like, okay, Nia Jax. No. I just think it's just funny, you know, how that actually fucking happened. So you go backstage, and it's funny how yeah, The Miz wouldn't talk to anyone except Renee Young. So Renee Young shows up and interviews him. Maryse comes out, and she has more balls than The Miz. She has more wrestling skills than The Miz. We already established that. But she has more balls than him, because she was actually going to step up and actually going to fucking do something, but he had to calm her down. So Maryse goes away, and The Miz is surrounded by security and asks him to give breathing room and stuff like that. And he said that 2017 was going to be the year of The Miz. Ambrose is standing right next to him wearing a security shirt. And next thing you know, bam, The Miz gets attacked by Ambrose. Ambrose beating him down. Security tries to hold it back. He hits security as well. And The Miz track meets away. Once again, he runs. It's funny how most of the time that you see The Miz on camera, anywhere near a WWE event or ring, you're always looking at him running away. I'm always saying, he ran again. He ran again. Oh, there goes the track meet. Oh yeah, ready? On your mark, get set, go. Miz, running. Run away. That's, again, coward, pussy. After that confrontation, Dean Ambrose gets the walkie-talkie. He's like, hey, you know, everything, yeah, all clear. Everything's fine. Oh God. It was just so funny because Renee Young was right there smiling as this, as Dean Ambrose was standing right next to the Miz. And again, Miz got his ass whooped 1-on-1, of course. That's just the meat of the situation. That's always going to happen. Security. Ugh, goodness. Anyway, Nikki Bella gets interviewed, and of course she gets asked a question about the Total Divas or the Total Bellas. She said that she's proud of being a reality show star, and she, her neck injury come back. She came back in 10 months, which was pretty quick, and she said that she became the longest Divas champion in history due to hard work and and stuff like that. No, you became the longest Divas champion in history because they wanted to erase that from AJ Lee. Let's just get that fucking straight. But then, yeah, her injury, her comeback, I commend that. A lot of people either would stay away or wouldn't even come back. But then again, she didn't have the very high set of skills in order to come back at a high impact in the ring, but she does have to be careful about what she does and what happens to her in the ring. So once again, her injury, coming back and all that, yeah, I commend that. Okay, no beef there, no doubts there that's some pretty crazy shit in order to come back for something like that. And then she was asked about Natalya, and she's like, I'll address Natalya in her face, and that ends the interview. So there's an interview with Corbin, short and sweet. He says that he's impatient, and those two little men, Ziggler and AJ Styles, are going to feel the end of days. Cue their match. Triple threat match, WWE Championship. Ziggler, Corbin, Styles. Baron Corbin was all over the place in this match, as far as beating down AJ Styles, beating down Dolph Ziggler. It came to a point where both of them had to get rid of Corbin for a while. Yes, they double-teamed Corbin, and they actually, even though Corbin is the one that ripped the table apart, the announce table, a flying forearm into a super kick, Baron Corbin goes on the table, and these two motherfuckers, Ziggler and AJ Styles, actually go to like the ring fucking rail, the rail in the audience, and jump at the same time, jump off and jump on the Baron Corbin and take him out of the match for a while. But the thing about Baron fucking Corbin, man, he actually showed me something in this match. He actually showed me that, there's not much botching that he actually fucking did. And he can sell well, and he can deliver the action. As far as this match went, it was pretty solid for him being there in his first fucking world title match. High stakes, and he actually delivered. Did he win? No. But the coolest part of the match was the end of days to AJ Styles. But while that was going on, the zigzag was applied to fucking Baron Corbin. That was a cool sequence. There were a lot of cool sequences in this match involving all three participants. It was some chemistry there. Especially when it came to singles between AJ Styles and Ziggler. There was some chemistry there. And this should have been a one-on-one match in the first place, because more of that chemistry is needed in matches. But it was a cool triple threat match. It was. It came to an end when, Dolph Ziggler ate an end of days, and AJ Styles came off the top rope with a flying forearm to Baron Corbin. Corbin rolls out of the ring. AJ Styles pins Dolph Ziggler. 1, 2, 3. End of the match. Now, I would love to see Baron Corbin versus Luke Harper. Them just to go at it. And then, just leave it all in the ring. Wrestling, some toughness, some good fucking... Look, book that shit somehow. But anyway, after the triple threat match, John Cena runs to the ring, offers his hand in a handshake, And AJ Styles is reluctant for a while, but he lays the belt in between them, and he gives them a handshake. There's some trash talking, and there you have it. The end of SmackDown Live, the final show of 2016. It wasn't... Okay, look. Their matches at least spoke volumes as far as saying that, yeah, we appreciate our fucking show. We appreciate our championships, except, you know, for the one that a certain pussy has. But anyway, this show was the last show, SmackDown Live, of 2016. So, in the first week of 2017, you got an Intercontinental Championship match. Who knows what else they're going to go just throw in front of us as far as title matches or either storylines or whatever. Because even when American Alpha won the Tag Team Championships, you had Luke Harper and Randy Orton trying to have a little disagreement, but Bray Wyatt got in between them. You know, that miscommunication, I thought that was maybe going to break them up for good. RKOs, but nope, that didn't happen. So I guess they're going to wait and string us along. Who knows when the breakup is actually going to fucking happen. Or maybe Bray will just keep Randy and cut Luke Harper loose. Who knows? Where the fuck is Eric Rowan? Is he still injured at this time? Anyway, what did you think about the show? What did you think about the year of 2016 WWE? AJ Styles leads 2016 as WWE Champion, which is great. It is. We got new tag team champions, even though I don't think it should have been this soon to take it off the Wyatts. I think the Wyatts should have kept it for a while. Even though I think American Alpha deserves it, I just don't think that they should have got it at this moment. Yeah, Alexa Bliss leaving the year as Women's Champion of SmackDown Live. Congratulations. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Drop kicks, body slams, throw motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.